And Kohberger was back in court for the first part of a two-day hearing. It will determine what evidence will be allowed in his August trial. Kohberger's attorneys asking Judge Steven Hippler to throw out a significant share of the evidence in the case as it relies on what they call an unconstitutional genetic investigation process, relying on investigative genetic genealogy. The defense also contending that search warrants in the case were tainted by police misconduct.
Defense is saying, look, you guys have all this evidence here, and you shouldn't have gotten most of it. And you shouldn't have gotten most of it for two different reasons, right? And the first one being this motion to suppress. A general motion to suppress is basically just saying that the way that the state, the government, the police ended up with this evidence against the defendant was illegal. Underlying this hearing and motion to suppress was the news earlier this month that the defense had received over 68 terabytes of discovery data from the prosecution, describing it as extremely disorganized and the experience as, quote, wading through a sea of discovery. Right, they're saying there is a narrative about this case of guilt, and we want to present our own narrative as defense. We want to be able to show the public that what the state has here, isn't what everybody believes it is. But narrative is one thing, protecting the case is another. The judge is saying, I understand this is important. I understand the public's right to listen is really important under the First Amendment too, but I think it's more important to make sure that we get a fair jury. Much of Thursday's hearing was closed to the public, with the Idaho 4th District's court's live stream reading, "This portion of the hearing is closed." Judge Hippler had expressed a desire to keep as much of the hearing open, but acknowledged doing so could taint a potential jury pool in Ada County. Kohberger pleaded not guilty to the murders of Madison Mogan, Kaylee Gonsalves, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. If convicted, he could face the death penalty. A public hearing on evidence suppression is going to continue tomorrow and could extend until tomorrow. You can watch the live stream on Idaho 4th Judicial District Court YouTube page.